Everybody, welcome to making your little golden book slightly bigger. So what I have done here is on the back one, I've taken your heavyweight chipboard and I've cut it to a 1/2 inch, and then I angled the corners here, but I'm not going to do that on the top corner. So make sure you have it already pre-cut and ready. I would just use the dullest blade you have on your cutting board and just go through it several times until it will cut through to make it cleaner. Not all of mine look nice and clean. So let's go and start with this side and then this side, and you're going to need to use your fabric tack because that will hold it. Nothing else really will. So get your book here, and we're going to go from this corner all the way over to the spine. Just put it right there on the top there where you can see it. Okay, very good. There's a little stringy there. Put that lid back on immediately, and then get your paper chip. Now this is slightly tricky because we're going to want to get it just right there, and just right there. And we're going to need to hold it down while it adheres. Okay? So just gently rest your hand there so we'll adhere to it. Okay, good. And I would maybe like count to 10 or something, because you want to make sure that it's going to stay there. Think just a little bit longer. Go along that. Okay. And we almost have it. I'm going to press on each corner, press it down, because you really want it to adhere really well there. Okay. And then in the middle, hold it down. Now we're going to go over to the other side very carefully. Okay. You're going to elevate it because you don't want it to touch anything else. We're going to do the other side now. So let's actually just lay it down there flat. Undo our glue. Okay. And we're going to do the other side here. Put the glue right on that top there, on that spine, so that you can see that you have a nice bead of glue all the way along there. And then cut it off. I mean, not cut it off, but put the cap back on. Okay, got that there, good. Take your other piece of your chipboard, and you've got to line it up just right. And you're going to press it down. Press it down on the corners there. Okay. Now this will take a little bit of time, okay? So just be patient with it until you can feel like it catches in there, okay? And then push down on the middle. And we need to do these corners one more time. Okay. And now, don't think that's quite ready. So, let me just press down a little bit longer. Sorry, this is so boring. But I'm thinking, because as you can see, this one right here, let me just show you this one right here really quick, where I've mitered the corners. Okay. Where I've mitered the corners here, it is relatively sturdy, but we will be making it sturdier. Okay, so let's see if this one is done adhering. I think It's not all the way done, but it still will need to dry longer. So we're going to take our last one here, and we're going to figure out how much we're going to need across here. So we're going to cut it about right there. So go ahead, get out your scissors, and we're going to remember where we were going to cut it. We're going to cut it right there. Okay. And we're going to see if this will fit in nice and neat first before we glue this one. Sorry, my hands just feel really shaky today. So it will fit in, but I'm thinking I want it to fit in right like this. So I'm going to cut a little bit more off. So there to about there. Okay. So get out your scissors again. I'm going to cut it right there, because I want it to be flat. That's why. Okay. Sorry, my hands just feel shaky for no reason today. Yep, and I think just a little hair more off this side. Just a hair. Okay. Now let's see. Yes, that's perfect. So now we're going to get that glue again, your fabric tack. Please don't use anything but the fabric tack. This fabric tack is really going to help it to be a lot sturdier. And just right along that right there. Just right along there. I don't know why my hands are so shaky today. Okay, there we go. We've got that there where we wanted it. Okay, now let's bring this one in. Okay, I'm going to make sure it's level. I'm going to push this one down and in there. Okay. I think I cut off a little bit too much, but you know what? Let me see something here. Get that corner there really well. Actually, maybe this was the harder way to do it. I'm just going to hold it there for a moment so it can stick on there. Just press down lightly. You don't have to press down too hard. Okay. And when this dries, it will be very sturdy, but we will be doing something in another step to make it even more sturdy. So go ahead and just be patient with it if you're doing it like I'm doing it. Okay. And then the last step that we are going to do is we are going to take our fabric tack and we are going to put it in these corners here, and then we'll cut here. Okay. So go ahead and get your fabric tack out again. And we're going to put some glue right along here. Let's see, right along there. Very good. We've got that there. Okay. And then on this other side, we had that little snippet that we cut off that I actually think we do need in there. So let me see if I can see where it's at pretty quickly. Yep, it's right. Nope, that wasn't it. This is it. I found it. Oh, yay. Okay. So we're going to take our glue, and in this little spot, we're going to apply some glue on both sides of our fabric tack. Okay. I'm going to put our lid on. And then we're going to stick this in there to fill up that space. Okay. There we go. We got that. And then just hold it at the corners there for a little bit. If you get a little bit of glue on your fingers, it's really not a biggie. So hold it there. Okay. And now we are going to just press it. And then release it. It's holding there pretty darn good. So then gently flip it. Now it's not completely dry yet, but at least we've got it stuck where we want it to. We are going to level these out. So cut it, flip it over. I'm going to do the same right here. Level it out, cut it. Okay, now you are just going to let this dry till the next day, and I'll be back a little later, maybe next week, to show you how I'm going to do the spine. So yeah, this is what it's going to look like, and I'm going to put this here, and that's how we expand our little golden book. So I hope you've enjoyed this. You have a good day, and you, yes you, you're so very kind. Bye-bye.